our coaches there, that's an important point. I think that the best moment we had in the game was the first half, and especially after scoring the first goal. So probably in that moment we should close the game. There was a game very long with 2 halves and 2 extra times. In the first half, I think that Mohamed created very good chances, but we were having the control of the game, and slowly we were getting the game more mature and more in our side. The first goal for us was a big boost, and I repeat, in that moment we should score one of the 2 chances that we had, and with a 2-0 at halftime is completely a different scenario than a 1-1 in the last minute. So that was an important moment. In the second half, the game became very, very tactical. As you saw, some holding players came into the pitch. There was less chances and less openings for both teams, and it continued like this till the end. I'm a person that I want the players to decide and to put the guts to take the penalties. So what we did in the last chat before the penalties was asking the players not who is going to take the penalty, who is going to score the penalty. Jay did a beautiful game, nothing to blame. Penalties is true that some people consider it lottery, but some other people you need to have also interviews. So we wanted to use the moral of our players, asking them who is going to score, and unfortunately Jay was the one missing it. The advice of my coaching staff, and probably if I analyze the game, it's my mistake. I should follow the advice because in the first penalty of Owens he missed it, so probably Jim should have continued in the penalties. But I repeat, I need to prize my players and my coaching staff. I'm a person that rely and like to relate. So probably today the advice that I was given was not the best one.
What of
Of all, the biggest thing that I have is the excitement of the supporters. They gave us wins today on the game. They were completely confident, determined that we would win the final. And the biggest thing that I have is not bringing a title to them and losing this derby. Say that, I think that there are a lot of possibilities and a couple of things that we need to take into account to improve, but the positivities of this game are huge. We compete very well, we understand well all the moments of the game. I think that Mohamed on the pitch, I'm not going to say they were worse, but they were not better than us. The game was very open. Last year we were having this complex of inferiority, but our team is ready to fight for titles. This is what I was telling for a long time. We wanted to reach this point, and I hope that this pain that we have today, not winning the final, we can transform it in positivity, because in 15 days we have the chance again to play with Mohamed the last group stage of the Super Cup, and probably if we can go to the final stage, we will completely forget what happened today. Very well. As I said before, we were getting much more confident with the pass of the time, and I repeat, in particular, you're asking about Hamid. I think that Hamid today played a beautiful game. He was making a lot of openings, playing very well with Maes behind him. He was even winning some areas with the 2 towers that they have in the centre back. So I'm pretty happy with the performance of Hamid. Say that. I'm also happy that we have 2 strikers with different conditions. Hamid is a dynamic player that is going to create a lot of problems on the space, and Miroshi is a positional player that will create a lot of problems with holding the ball and in movements in the box. So we just need to understand who to put depending on the moments, conditions of the rivals, and what we need to do there. Used to win the game, finish 1-1. Sorry. So we miss 1 penalty out of 5. The performance from my side is almost perfect. But to win titles, and especially with such a big team as Mohamed, that almost should be eradicated. We should be perfect to win a title and to beat such a strong rival as Mohamed. And I repeat, we didn't lose the game. What we lost is the penalty.